You have been watching this, no doubt. You've been watching the cold weather, the winds that we've had really bad the other day. Now they've started to die down, but the cold's sticking around.
And it's just so cold now that any system that comes in, you have to look out for the chance of snow, which we've got starting tomorrow. Got a good Black Friday, though, for you. Cold. I mean, you're trying to bundle up for sure, but the good news is that the winds are dying down. So I'm going to briefly touch on today's forecast. We'll get to the snow chances for the weekend coming up in just a moment. But a very cold sunshine is going to be out there today. The sun broke out yesterday, late afternoon and evening. It was finally nice to see the sun again. I think we'll have mainly clear skies, a few passing clouds throughout the day, but it won't feel as cold, even though technically the temperature will be colder. It won't feel as cold because the winds are calming down. In fact, I think around Circle of Lights this evening, so 5, 6, 7 o'clock, we may have a 2 or 3 mile per hour wind. That's a lot better. Barely even noticeable. Winter storm watches are still out there across much of central Indiana, including here in Indianapolis. A watch is issued a couple days in advance, but throughout the day today, the National Weather Service will change that watch over to either a winter storm warning or winter weather advisory. The warning would be for more snow, advisory for less snow. You can see the alert stretching out towards the west. That's where the storm is. It's fast approaching, though. It'll be here by tomorrow. But I really think throughout the morning we'll be all right. In fact, you wake up Saturday morning thinking, where's the snow? It won't be here yet. I mean, there could be some flurries, but the majority of the snow doesn't come in until late afternoon and into the evening. We're going to leave this window across central Indiana from about 1 to 8 o'clock to allow the heavier snow to gradually build in. But there will be some of us who don't get much till maybe even 3, 4, 5 o'clock. You'll get a good burst of snow for a few hours with some accumulation, making the roads slick and slushy. But then the complicated part of this forecast, too, a couple different things really, but one of them will be the rain snow line. We'll gradually be warming up in the evening, switching some of this snow over to some rainfall. That could kind of melt and compact some of the snow a little bit. So what you're waking up to Sunday morning may look completely different than dinner time on Saturday. Here's how that plays out. Here's Future Track 13. We'll get some light snow showers throughout the morning. Some of us really waiting a while in eastern and southeastern Indiana. But here in Indy, a couple flurries possible. Majority of the snow, or really accumulating snow, should be off towards the west. You're going to notice this is 3 o'clock, heavier bursts of snow coming in, especially north and west of Indianapolis. One other problem, though, we're trying to work out right now is some leftover dry air that may still be around Shelbyville and Rushville and Connorsville. That could kind of eat at the intensity of some of the snow at times throughout the afternoon. So we'll have to watch that closely. That's why there's kind of a tilt from southwest and northeast on some of the snowfall maps I'll show you in a moment, rather than just being straight up east-west. But heavy bursts of snow are likely. Travel will be difficult at times. Tomorrow afternoon and evening, this is 6 o'clock, still heavy bursts of snow. But notice how temperatures from the south are warming up, maybe even some 40s in Bedford and Seymour. Once you switch over to rain, that's when you'll start melting some of the snow you picked up. Maybe you got a few inches, 2, 3, 4 inches first, and you may kind of go down to 1 or 2 or 3 as the night goes on. But here's the tricky part. We don't stay above freezing. We'll have some rain throughout the night, very light, kind of misty. But by Sunday morning, we'll dip back below freezing with some snow flurries. And when the roads are kind of wet, I'd expect some refreezing at times. So we're still probably going to deal with slick spots on Sunday. And then everyone's going to be waking up to different amounts depending on how much rain came in. So this snowfall forecast gets really tough, right? Because you're going to get some snow that changes over to rain. So this is kind of really thinking about before that changeover, there's a decent chance of a couple inches to a few inches across central Indiana, more to the north, less to the south. What you wake up to Sunday morning, that depth will kind of be a little bit different because of some of the light rain, but it will be cold. So expect some snow, cold weather, Sunday morning, refreezing. That could be a big deal. Maybe even some more light snow coming up this week on Tuesday and another round later this week. We have multiple systems that have snow chances because it's so darn cold out there across central Indiana. Let's talk traffic, though, this morning. Headed out the door here for Black Friday, you're all right. It's just cold. You're trying to warm up the car as you're headed out, maybe getting some good deals. I've been checking some of the interstates by some of the big malls. This would be by the Fashion Mall there by Keystone. Interstate's fine. Parking lots may be a different story. Then this live look on along US 52. Head out east. You had a New Pal. New Pal, we've got a big football game. We made it to the state championship. Good luck to the athletes.
Thank you, Matt. Well, today is Black Friday, but plumbers call it Brown Friday. Oh, that's gross. So the